Alright, and hey there, Proxyians, and this is Proxify here, and guys, welcome back to another episode of the Shining Pearl Randolocke. So if you guys missed out during the last episode, we are finally now starting to head on over to where the Spirit Pillar is going to be. We had to go and cross on through a little bit more throughout our time in Mount Coronet, battle out a few other Team Galactic grunts and whatnot. Now, I just want to let you guys know that I actually did go and take care of this Team Galactic grunt as well, too, off recording, just so that I can just head up onto this spot, and then we can just kind of make our way on over to Spirit Pillar a little bit faster without having to really go and get ourselves interrupted by that Galactic Grunt. I know that we got ourselves a double battle with some more Galactic Grunts and also with Mars and Jupiter. We are, of course, going to be doing that here for today. So that is the only thing that we're going to be doing. Cyrus and also the Pelkia battle that is going to be happening. We're actually be worrying about that within the next episode, just so that I can kind of just have a two-part type of episode here between the Spear Pillar, and just so that I don't have to make anything too long if we're going to be dealing with some really crazy Pokemon that Mars and well, for what Mars and Jupiter are going to have. But also as well too, if you guys can also go probably tell from the layout, we actually do now have Espeon now, which that is awesome. I believe that actually happened off recording before actually starting off with this episode, while I was doing some off record battling with one of the Galactic Grunts, so that was actually pretty cool. And not only that, but we also do have Nico at level 23 right now, and almost close to be actually learning a brand new move as well, which that of course is going to be Assurance. Now I did actually add in some brand new boosts to our Pokemon, and I will be showing that off to you guys as well too in the process. But let's just go and start off with Luffy first, and we'll start making our way down through our little team recap. So we got ourselves Luffy at level 54, does have Flamethrower, Power Punch, Slack Off, and also with Acrobatics. We also do have Maryland at level 54 with Hydro Pump, Bounce, Play Rough, and also with Rain Dance. We also do have Espeon, our Esper, at level 44 with Swit, Bite, Psychic now, and also with Baby Doll Eyes. I believe I actually went and picked up that move back over at Celestic Town, around the outer part of that area. We also do have Jab at level 49 with Sludge Bomb, Sisters, Petal Blizzard, and also with Growth. The Sludge Bomb in particular, I actually did go and pick that up as a TM from before, and I actually decided to use that for Jabba just so that we can at least have a little bit of a better poison type of move there. We also do have Jet at level 50 with Growl, Pound, Sweet Kiss, and also with Life Dew. I know that we haven't really been using Jet lately, but hopefully at some point we can actually start getting some pretty nice good type of TMs at some point, because I still want to go and try and grab out the ones that I still want to try and pick up for Jet. We actually do have Nico at level 23 with Dig, Thunderbolt, Bite, and also with Iron Tail. You guys are probably going to be asking, is where did I actually go and figure out where the Thunderbolt and the Dig item for those TMs were actually going to be. Now, the Thunderbolt TM, I believe, is actually located over at the Valley Windworks area. If you actually do have Surf, I think it's just right behind the actual HQ itself. And the TM for Dig, I'm pretty certain, I think you can go and find it on some sort of route. I can't really remember exactly on which one it is. I don't know if you have to go back to like Iron Islands or something like that, or if you may probably have to actually search it around. I know that Iron Tail is actually one item that you can actually go and pick up from the actual Iron Islands itself there. But anyways, we're just going to go and finally head on over to the Spear Pillar and go and take care of this double battle. Now, before I get myself all started, we need to make sure exactly on who am I actually going to be bringing out here. So I think for what I'm going to probably do is maybe bring out Maryland. And I think I'm going to probably bring out Jab. I know that we haven't really used Jab all that too much, but I think those two Pokemon should at least be somewhat helpful for this battle that's going to be going on. I'm not really too entirely certain on what we're going to be running on into, but want to make sure that we kind of switch up with our team around, just so that we don't have to go and use Luffy like all the time. But let's see what we got. So we got ourselves Duskmore and Altaria. Okay, all right. You know what? I'll take that, because I think with Maryland out here, we should be somewhat alright for it. Now, also as well, you guys should be able to go and see that there is going to be a Paper Mario 64 episode, so if you guys do go and check that out as well too. I believe we're actually still be continuing throughout our time throughout the Mount Lava area. Alright, so there we go. We're going to set up for Play Rough onto the Altaria. I think I may probably want to just kind of double team up on the Altaria and just kind of maybe go and set up for a Sludge Bomb as well too in the process, because I don't think this Duskmore is going to be all that too entirely scary, but I just feel like Altaria may probably be a little bit more of an issue. So let's go and see what we can do out here first. Alright, so that's pretty nice. So Altaria is out of there, so that works out well. Now, I can't really remember here in this part if, like, King actually heals us up, I think, before the actual Mars and Jupiter fight or after. I think I want to say it probably happens after, because I think, I think during that time, that's when we had to go and do the battle with Cyrus there, and I think King kind of helps us out, so that we don't have to really worry about heading back to, like, the Pokemon Center or anything. We get, like, a free heal from it. Now, it seems like Nico is going to be trying to learn Assurance. I am actually going to go switch around with that, so I can just add in with the Assurance there. Even though that both, I think, Assurance and Bite are like both the same as that type of attack power type of moves, it doesn't really matter. Oh, there you go. Look at that. With the affection coming into play, it seems like it's actually working out pretty well. Alright, we got ourselves Hippopotas now at this point. Alright, have to be a little bit scared about that. I think what I should probably kind of do is maybe probably go and set up for a rain dance, I want to say, because then we don't have to really worry about with the sand stream and all that too much. But hey, at least the good thing is that we can power up with our hydro pump though as well. So we'll go and set up with that, and I think we'll set up for a sludge bomb, and we'll throw that out on the Dusknoir for the time being. Hopefully we can at least get ourselves a poison or somewhere around there, if that could be possible. So yeah, let's go and set up for that rain dance. We'll immediately take off the sand stream, because then we don't have to worry about that anymore, right? So yeah, so it started to rain. That is perfect. He's going to go for a curse. Ooh, alright, well that's a little bit scary, but hey, at least the good thing is that he's cutting down half of his HP though. Takedown, owie, that's going to probably hurt a little bit. But let's see how much like that curse is going to probably go and do. How much is it? Oof. Wow, that actually takes a big old chunk amount of damage right off of that curse. Okay, well, let's go and set up for a hydro pump. We'll finally go and do that on the Hippopotas. We'll go for another sludge bomb, and we'll throw that out on the Dusknoir. But hey, at least we'll be able to knock out both these Pokemon as quickly as we can, if that is going to be possible. Alright, so there we go. Dusknoir is out of here. And I think, with that being said, we should be able to then also go and knock out with the Hippopotas. And I think we have, one more Pokemon. I have to say, for me personally, I actually do really kind of like the female design of Hippopotas. I really do. I think that was actually one of the first, type of Pokemon that I think I've caught from a Hippopotas was the female one, and I actually really like that design. The male one, not all that too much. But ouch, we're still gonna get ourselves injured by that annoying curse though. But not to worry, we have hyper potions, because I made sure that off recording as well too. I made sure to go back to the Pokemart to actually go and buy some more hyper potions, so we're already okay with that as well. Okay, so hopefully with this being said into mind, let's just go and throw out a sludge bomb out here again. Okay, I know that's not going to do as much, because I'm not going to try and literally set up for a Petal Blizzard, because let me tell you, if I went for a Petal Blizzard, I think Azumarill will probably get himself knocked out, and that would not be fun. We do not want to be losing on our Mon out here. We already did that before with Kangaskhan, and got ourselves completely destroyed by a Wobbuffet, and I just don't want that to happen with me on my own volition if I decide to basically go for a Petal Blizzard on that. Alright, but there we go. So, well, that was just pathetic. Just gonna go and let you pass so you can go and get pulverized by our bosses. Alright. Well, I don't think that may probably happen, but we'll see what we can do. Alright, well, let's go and set up for our Hyper out here. Do we have any Ethers? Because I don't really feel like having to burn out on an Elixir, because Elixirs are really hard to find around here, and even in just the normal vanilla game as well, too, Elixirs are really hard to come by, and I don't really want to have to lose that out. I guess for right now, we'll just, kind of keep the Sludge Bomb at where it is, because I'm not really too entirely certain on what we're going to be running on into. I think let's go and switch around with some members around here. We'll probably swap around and go into Luffy maybe. And I think that should probably kind of be a little bit nice. But here we go. It's finally time to see the awakening, or the the opening of the gate to see Palkia out here with the red chain. I have to say, this part always is one of my favorite parts here in the whole entire Generation 4 game. Is just seeing, like, well, I think more specifically, I think it's more so of, like, the DS version, because, like, they put, like, so much animations into that one part, just, like, showing off with all the different, lake trios and everybody, like trying to set up the actual portal of the gate. Unfortunately, you don't ever get to see that here in BDSP, but it still looks pretty cool nonetheless. Get to see the weird type of stuff that's going on within the sky. So field of dimensions distorting. Only I can go and stop it. Oh man. Cyrus is really causing out so much trouble now. But we are going to make sure that we're going to put a stop to that within the next episode, though. So this is the mystical Pokemon that created Sinnoh, Palkia, the ancient deity of space and the dimensions. Yep. And, I guess, I don't know if I'm going to be able to use Palkia out here on our team or not, because I think since we already do have like a water typing Pokemon, I wouldn't mind having Palkia as like for like a backup water type at some point. But I think our team is still okay as it is. But again, I wouldn't mind also taking that Dragon as well too, because I think Palkia is both a water and Dragon typing. But if we ever do need a Dragon typing, we can make sure to kind of add that as well at some point. But don't you go and start the party without me. Well, if it isn't the little boy who ran off at crying at Lake Equity. Did you get any tougher since then? Well, we'll beat you 2-on-2. Alright, and here we go. And the battle is now finally going to commence. Oh man, here we go. A full 6 team. Well, let's see what we got. A Chansey and a Quagsire. Okay. I think I got an idea here. I think I am going to actually go and switch out into Java then. I'll go into Java, and I'm pretty certain, I think if I set up for a Petal Blizzard, we could probably do a double knockout out here. I don't know, maybe because of the Rose Incense, it could probably kind of beef things up a little bit, because I know that, again, that's kind of helping out a little bit with our double edge. That may probably hurt. Oh, well, it actually went and landed on the Combuskin out here. It's too bad that it seems like King never got to evolve the Combuskin into a Blaziken. But I think we should still be fine nonetheless. So let's go for that Petal Blizzard. Hopefully that is going to be a done deal out here. Oh yeah, look at that. That was a double knockout. That was perfect. Well, it's not kind of like what happened with that EQ that I actually used up a little bit of a while back in one of our Nuzlocks. I can't remember if that was our Pokemon White 2 version 2 Nuzlocke that we did before, but I know that from one of the times, I know that we set up for like a EQ, like I don't know, it was like from like Team Plasma or something, like doing a double battle or something like that, but I know like when that happened, it like completely knocked everybody out, which that was like pretty crazy. I'm not going to really worry about Psych-Up. Jet, level 51, perfect. Nico at level 27, getting close to that Persian, which I really don't mind actually having at some point. Blaze Kick, alright, well unfortunately that Blaze Kick's not going to really do you any justice there. Skitty, alright, well this seems like an easy battle, look at this. Got ourselves a Combi and also with the Skitty out here. I could probably go us out for another Petal Blizzard. I'm going to probably see what I could do with Sludge Bomb on a Combi. Let's try that out here first. With Druids, well, what type of Pokemon are you thinking about using out here, King? Oh, a Pinsir. That's actually somewhat pretty interesting. You could actually kind of help us out a little bit. Maybe with the Combi situation. Or not. Or not. That's fine too. We could just knock it out entirely. So good job, Java. Yeah, just have to watch out for the double edge. Ouch. Yeah, that's going to be doing quite a significant amount of damage there. Caesar. Alright, well, it seems like it's about time that we actually do go and send out for Luffy out here. Luffy, it's time for your job to shine out here, man. We need to make sure that we knock out that Caesar as quickly as possible. Because at least it's a good thing that this is no Mega Caesar. Oh, nice. Look at this. So this Pinsir's literally setting up. King, I have to say, you finally actually do have yourself, well, somewhat of a nice, somewhat type of good Pokemon to kind of help us out for this battle. I just have to watch out for those double edges, though. Oof. I actually did quite a bit, though. I can't believe the Skitty is actually that somewhat powerful to this. Alright, let's just go and, so for that Flamethrower, let's just make sure that we get the Caesar out here first. I don't really care about the Skitty all that too much, to be honest with you. Nice. Alright, so there we go. Caesar is out of the question. We still need to get that Skitty as well, too, because I'm pretty sure I think Mars still actually has, like, I think 2 more Pokemon left, right? And there we go. So Java's now finally at level 51, and wants to learn himself his own double edge as well, but I don't really like having the recoil, even though that double edge is pretty nice to have, because it does, like, a lot of attacking right there. But, a lot of attack power, but, ooh, straight? That may probably do enough. Oh yeah, look at that. Perfect. With the Swords Dance up and with the straight, that actually kind of helped out a little bit with that right there. So not too shabby. Oh, and there we go. Got ourselves the Shiftry, and I think this is going to be a done deal, guys. So let's go just for that Flamethrower, and I think we are completed out here at this point. Yep. Flamethrower, perfect. Let's go and burn out the Shiftry out here. Nice. I think I only used, I think Nestle, I think like only like one time ever, like having a Shiftry. I think that was like back in like in my Pokemon Ruby Nuzlocke, I think, or like my Sapphire one. But I know having a Shiftry was actually pretty fun from before. Oh, Fury Swipes. No. Not my cup of tea of item or type of move there, but I kind of like the moves that we already have at this point. I think Fury Swipes is not going to be as great. But not unless if it's going to be Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, though. And let's go and do the battle out here, or what's going to happen? Oh, come on, man. Ugh. Again, my game crashed. Alright guys, and so I am back, and unfortunately you guys had to go and basically tell from that part there within the video, is that unfortunately the game crashed, so I had to go and literally restart all the way back from here and actually have to go and redo this whole Commander Mars and Jupiter battle once again. Just want to let you guys know, I actually just went and taken care of the Team Galactic double battle that also happened from before. Just want to let you guys know that no Pokemon has got himself knocked out during the time of me having to literally go and redo that fight again. But however, we got ourselves this fight because I want to make sure that we can get this boss fight over and done with, and we can finally go and end off this episode, and we can go and take care of Cyrus and also with Palkia within the next episode. So let's go and finally do this battle once again for a second attempt, and with all that being said, let's go and finally do it, guys. Alright, so here we go. So there's no need to rush, blah, blah, blah. We already kind of understood about all this part, and we already know that King is going to kind of help us out within the fray of this battle. So let's just kind of jump right on into it, and without further ado, let's go and literally figure out on how we need to get this done once again. So since we already kind of know exactly on what type of Pokemon that these two commanders are going to literally have at this point, we're just going to go ahead and kind of switch around and bring out with the Jabba once and more, and just do a double knockout with these guys to just kind of make sure that both these two Pokemon don't have to worry about this any more than it actually has to be. Man, I just cannot believe that the game had to crash again, man. I know that it happened before when we just went and did the battle with, ooh, look at that. That was actually not that bad. And we also got ourselves a burn in the process, too. Nice. Ooh, now that light screen, that's a little bit scary, but not as much. At least it's not a reflect. So I guess Pebble Blizzard will still do a little bit more damage, right? I think. Because I'm pretty certain I think light screen deals with physical attacks, and the other one deals with special attacks. So I think this Pebble Blizzard will still do enough damage either way. So let's go and set that up. Yep, and there we go. And that literally both knocks out on both of these guys, and they're both done. Alright, nice. At least it didn't do like that much amount of damage onwards to Combuskin, so I think we're alright with that. Now I believe, I think Mars is going to probably be sending out for that Skitty, right? But again, we don't really need to really worry about all that too much, because it's not really all that too annoying of a Pokemon to literally begin with. And I know that we already know that they already have like a Shiftry as well too. Yeah, so Blaze Kick is not really going to do anything, because there's no Pokemon on the field. So there's the Skitty. Okay, and also with the Combi as well. I guess, what should we do out here? Send up for a nice good Sludge Bomb or something and throw it down on the Combi? I think we should probably go and do that. We only have like only one more Sludge Bomb, so why not go and waste it? Because we're getting ourselves like a free health anyways by our dude King out here. And hopefully King actually has a little bit of a better team that's going on. Because I'm kind of curious to see like what other type of one that he also does have. Oh yeah, there you go. Double team up on the Combi, and the Combi's already knocked out, so that's not bad either. Okay, I think I should probably go and just throw down maybe a Pebble Blizzard or something. Oh well, actually no, we should probably go and switch it out, because that reminds me, we do also have that Scizor. So let's go and switch that around. We'll bring out Luffy to just do some damage onto the Scizor. I think Combuskin can already probably go for a Blaze Kick and probably do enough damage. But watch out for the X-Scizor there. Well, at least it wasn't all that entirely crazy. Nice. The affection is coming in pretty well out there, I do have to say. Ooh, look at that. Combuskin is doing a lot of damage. So good job. Seems like we got ourselves two really good, awesome fire typing Pokemon out here to cause out most of the damage. Or, well, I'll just say fire and fighting type of Pokemon, because it actually kind of works out well within this whole entire battle. Alright, there we go. Nico's now at finally at level 28. Again, we are getting close to it. Alright, here we go. Power up punch. Let's go and set that up on the Skitty pretty fast. Ooh, baby doll eyes. Who's it going for? Oh, it's gonna go for me? Alright. Well, I really shouldn't really worry about that. Because I think Combustion also got this as well, too. Nice, let's pump up back up that attack. So no more baby doll eyes from that. What? You charm. Get out of here, dude. Oh, no. Yep. The Skitty is like a Perugly now. It actually has the citrus berry put into it. But here comes out the Blaze Kick. Ah, yeah, there we go. And that's a done deal. Okay, only one more Pokemon, and that is, of course, going to be with that Shiftry. So let's go and do it. Nice, and the light screen has finally got worn off at that point as well. Now, I'm pretty certain, I think there was also an item a while ago that I actually went and picked up back over at the Iron Islands when I was searching for that Iron Tail that I was telling you guys about. And I'm pretty certain I came across light clay, and I think that is something helpful. I think that's for the reflecting light screens, I want to say. Or, yeah, I think that's what it is. So if I ever do have a Pokemon that actually does have that move, such as Light Screen or Reflect, at least we'll be able to have that up there for a little bit more times than normal. But there we go, Nico's now finally at level 29, so that's even a little bit better as well. Fury Swipes, we are not going to be wanting to learn that. Alright, there we go. Commander Mars and Jupitar is finally knocked out again. Let's see if we can finally be able to actually go and knock out these guys once and for all and finally get ourselves into the battle. Oh, there we go. And finally, Nico is finally going to evolve. Yes. Alright. Well, that's even something a little bit better. Maybe that's what was the whole problem, was that I think we were trying to run into an evolution or something, and I guess it kind of acted up and the game kind of crashed from there. Alright. Well, there you guys go. We got ourselves now a Persian. And let's go and figure out what the heck was going on. Let's see what type of moves that we can actually go and add this here. Now, interesting. We got ourselves Power Gem. And I wouldn't mind having a rock type of move, because I know that... Well, you know what? We got ourselves Ground. We got ourselves with Dig. I don't think we really do need to worry about Power Gem. Yeah, let's go and give up on that. But hey, nice. Alright, so my Pokemon are tough, right? I could go and get even more tougher. But you know, that's it for us. But we hit the wall. But Prox, I'll help you out with this. Nice. So we got ourselves all fully healed back up and we're ready to go. Say, Prox, this is it. It's your show now. Yes. Alright, so off goes that man there, King. Thanks for the help, buddy. But oh, Palkia, this is... Oh, man. I don't know what you did, Cyrus, but you're causing more grief than it has to be now. Oh, man. What the heck? Fantastic. Beautiful. It's the creation of the new galaxy, my new world. Well, it seems like his plan is slowly coming together a little bit more. But what? Oh, here we go. So here comes out here comes out Uxie and the rest of the different lake trios finally. Nice. So now they're gonna help out break out the red chain finally. So yeah, we'll make sure to keep this into the video as well too, because I know that Roll is about to be heading on over to another little save area once again. Nice. The red chain has been broken free, and Palkia is now safe. And off goes the Lake Trio back to their designated areas, and we will be going and spotting out with them a little bit later on. Oh, and there's Mesprit. Yes, of course, we're going to be seeing this Pokemon a little bit here and there, kind of having to follow it around. But that red chain had crumbled away to nothing, but why? Well, why would Mesprit, the Pokemon of Lake Verity, appear to be by your side? But never mind that, I'll destroy my galaxy is gone. I won't allow this. I will capture those three again and craft another red chain. But before I can even think about it, I'm going to go completely crush you.